Hi guys, I got something new today and I wanted to share it with you. I've really been liking the videos where people or journalers are, choosing a tarot card every day, and they pull it out of their uh, deck, and they research what the card means, and it gives them a journaling prompt to journal about. I've really taken to that idea. So because I am a nerd and one of my very favorite movies is The Labyrinth, I found this tarot deck on Amazon and I bought it, and I've already opened it. So I will show you what's in there, and I'll tell you also a little bit about my first experience with it. So this is the book that comes with it. And it is the introduction and shows all the major arcanas. The Fool, which is Sarah, Empress, the Hierophant. It shows, like, it has everything, even the baby, the sun, and then there's junk, and then it basically shows you sort of how to read, or how to prepare to try and read the deck for whomever. And they have the back of the cards are like the truth and lies door knockers. So you never know, depending on how you choose a door, if it's number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, everything's different. So there's pots, feathers, junk, poles, and then the major arcana, which is really, really cool. This was really cool going through when I actually pulled out my very first card, and it was by accident. I pulled out the cards and I had gotten started. A really cool little box, and you just has the little ribbon there, and you just lift it up and it comes right out. And I was just getting started, and the cards were like really hard, and I was like, oh man, how am I going to shuffle these? And so I had started kind of shuffling the deck a little bit, and then I realized that if I put them in half, then I could shuffle them like I normally do a card deck. Well, that didn't work out. But the first thing I thought about was like, oh wow, I can't wait to shuffle this deck up and then pick a card and read, what the card was about, and then journal about it. And just like that just kind of happened. You saw that card go pew. Well, a card went pew right off the table and landed on the floor, and I was like, what in the world? And so I decided, well, hey, wait a minute, that's my first card. My lousy shuffling skills sort of decided on my first card for me. And so the card that I picked was what was called the Four of Junk. And let me read to you really quick about what the Four of Junk is. Isn't that a funny name? My current journal. And okay, so the Four of Junk. If it's upright, the Four of Junk advises you to set yourself up for lasting material success by building solid foundations and conserving your own resources. Being smart about your finances and investments now will go on to create long-term stability. Do you have any, and then if it's reversed, do you have a healthy relationship with money? Reversed Four of Junk suggests that you may be spending frivolously and beyond your means. It may be time to re-examine your cash flow habits. Don't pursue instant gratification at the expense of your future stability. So let me tell you, we already know on this channel that I live with a constant budget. Like, I don't have the kind of budget that other people have to go out and buy, fun things and do hauls and stuff, so getting this card deck was a real treat for me. Well, earlier today, I got paid for dog sitting, and I went to go deposit the cash that she gave me into my checking account, which I did, and then I immediately stopped at Walgreens because I thought I was going to pick up one of my prescriptions, but I ended up picking up a new thing of nail polish, which, by the way, this is Essie Willow in the Winds, and I picked up a drink. So I spent money very unwisely, and I've been trying really hard to save. So I have some money in my savings now, and I'm saving it, and I've been very tempted with the money that I have in savings. Like, I have enough where I could buy a really nice pen, but now I'm trying to play a game with myself, so to see how long I can keep it in savings and not touch it. And I do have a very unhealthy relationship with money. I am ordinarily I am a very frivolous spender. If I have a few dollars, then I spend a few dollars. And so it's always been hard for me to keep money in my checking account. But since I've been paying off my student loans, I have been trying to be more responsible with money. And so that card was actually incredibly fitting for that moment. And before, I had been on YouTube and I was looking up, is tarot real? Can you really see into someone's life by the cards that they choose and the cards that come out, of a deck, and by learning about these cards? I am not the world's best card shuffler, but I watched a few videos, and so I have mixed feelings. But that one thing, just that card, that particular card shot out at me, and then I was like, what? Anyway, so that was my very first journaling card. And now I kind of want to show you, do a quick flip through of these cards, because the art is just wonderful. If you've ever seen the film, then you will remember all of these characters. Upside down, the Chariot, the Empress, Sarah's mother, the Fire Demons. So I guess I'm doing wrong right now, but since I just shuffled it by putting everything right side up, I just want to be able to show you the cards. The dancers. That was when I was younger and I first watched this movie. That was like one of the creepiest scenes to me, was the dancers. And these were pots and feathers and the door knockers. This was the card that I drew earlier. This was the Four of Junk, and that was definitely my card for today. In fact, I'm going to leave it right there. And here we have the Fool, which is Sarah running home in a freak rainstorm after running her lines from the book The Labyrinth to no one in particular. Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City to take back the child that you have stolen from me. For my will is as strong as yours, and my kingdom is as great. You have no power over me. I remembered that line, Sarah, because I am a nerd. That's okay. There's more pots and junk. Oh, this goes this way. And feathers. So it says that the lower arcana, I guess, like there's the major arcana, which is all the characters, and then there were like in a regular deck, there would be like the cups and the fool and the staffs or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. But so in here they have the feathers, the poles, the junk, and feathers, poles, junk, and I don't remember the other one right now. And pots. And if you've seen this movie, then you will remember where the pots come. They come from the oubliette. Strength. And the Emperor is Toby's dad. The Hierophant. Hoggle. The King of Poles. And the owl. Snowy owl. Why didn't you tell me that I was like out of focus here for I don't know how long, or out of the screen? Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, guys. Sir Lancelot. Sorry about that. More junk. And in the book, it describes and tells what all the different junk means too, which is good because I would have no idea. He was a funny guy. Oh, I guess he goes up down. Ludo. Oh, they're so funny. One of us always tells the truth, and one of us always lies. I like how they added so much. Like, this seems so just innocuous or whatever, but it makes so much sense when you know it makes so much sense when you know the story and you know the movie, to see something like the Wheel of Fortune being represented by his little henchmen that were changing the tiles and moving walls while Sarah was trying to get through the labyrinth. So that's really cool. More pots. The world is represented by the labyrinth. And there's Toby, the sun. And yeah, that is the entire deck of the labyrinth. This was my card for today. The Four of Junk. So it looks like turnips or carrots, and then a top, and then a funnel. But this one card caught me so off guard. Like, how did this card know? I don't know. Is there something to tarot? I'm not sure. I am a very spiritual person, and I am willing to learn and willing to believe. So I think I'm gonna have fun trying these and seeing what is in store for me in the coming, weeks and days and months, and writing about them in my journal. So that's all I really wanted to share with you today, and I hope you enjoyed this little tour of this labyrinth deck. And I'm sure I'll be doing videos about this again soon, and talking about the different journaling cards or journaling prompts and things that I have to think about because of the deck. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you enjoyed this strange little quick video, then give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you feel like you are led to help my channel in any way, I would encourage you to check out the link in the description to my Ko-Fi account. And you can leave a tip in the tip jar to help me know that I did a good job and you appreciate my content. Thanks, guys.